Welcome to another episode of Crypto Miner, guys. Today we are going to be discussing the Bitcoin price, Ethereum price, what is happening regarding this chart, the Bitcoin dominance chart, and how this has crazy impact between the prices of Bitcoin and the rest of the altcoins. What are we going to be seeing after we have breaking some resistances right now in this chart, and how can this confirmation to the supports can actually affect the market right now. If you like, guys, what we are doing Crypto Miner, don't forget to scroll down, smash up the like button, subscribe, and also the bell button for all the notifications so you get everything, guys, everything that we are doing and all the news that we have to share to you. Massive volatility, and what we are seeing in the Bitcoin chart is that, guys, stop selling your Bitcoin. The big institutions like PayPal and everyone that is actually coming right now into like big companies and all this stuff, they buy the Bitcoin that you are guys selling. You can see it here. The example is very simple. Everyone came yesterday to start selling here. Everyone is thinking that we are going down, and after this fake out we are back holding the support, and today after some hours we have been pumping and the Bitcoin reached the 19,100 level that we haven't seen for years. This is massive, and you have to understand that every time that we are going down, this doesn't mean we are going to collapse. As you can see, the Bitcoin is actually testing us all the time. People have been selling their Bitcoin here, they have been selling here, they have been selling here, and then they are coming, the big institutions, they are coming from Federal Reserve, they come from many like JP Morgan and all this stuff, and they are buying your Bitcoin. Do you know why? Because they will sell it to you more expensive in the future. Take care of your actions. Taking care of what you are doing right now is the best thing. Be cautious. Hold your holdings, your whole portfolio. Don't sell your Bitcoin to the big institutions. PayPal right now is buying the 70% of the new, freshly Bitcoin that is getting mined every day. This is actually unbelievable. And if you think that the Bitcoin that is left right now is not much, and as you can see, for example, from the Google Trends, that the Bitcoin and the trend of how it's moving right now is actually in a very low volatility. There is nothing there. So this means that people don't come back like 2017 to say, okay, we are going to be buying Bitcoin because now is a good time and everything is pumping. People don't see Bitcoin anymore. They will see it in a while. And until then, the big institutions and all the other big companies that like PayPal, like JP Morgan, the hodls that they are doing, they will be selling to you guys eventually after Bitcoin is reaching to 100,000, 200,000, 300,000, 1 million. So they are holding right now because the companies are watching from the decades. They don't watch like you for 1, 2, 3 or 5 years. Take care, be cautious, hold your Bitcoin. Don't sell it to big institutions. As you can see here, we have been many times thinking that, guys, we are going to be in lower levels, but we haven't reached. We have been holding in this area right now, and this is in the 1 hour time frame. Everyone have been thinking if we are going back to the 4 hour time frame. You can see, guys, here that here we have been thinking that everything is going down again. Here we have been thinking that everything is going down again, and every time Bitcoin was going against the trend and everyone was actually that was selling here or here or here or down here, they were coming, the big institutions, to buy the Bitcoin that you guys have been selling. I'm not saying that we are not going down. I'm not saying that we are not going back to retest some weekly moving averages, of course, and we can see corrections. This is in the schedule. But guys, don't sell your hodl. You can trade, you can do what you want, but don't sell what you have been fighting all this period of time to buy. Back to the hour chart and talking about Bitcoin, what is going to happen right now. As I can see, guys, here we have been in a not so volatile area here, and from the time that Bitcoin have pumped, we are waiting for a confirmation, and most likely, as you can see, by adding my trend line and watching also from the Fibonacci retracement extension here, you can see basically that our extension right now, it comes in a perfect alignment with the trend line that I have actually been pulling here. So the 20,000 is also the new all-time high that we are going to hit most likely within today, tomorrow, or some days, because we have been breaking this as you can see here, and with a very nice actually also volume. So I see that, of course, don't try guys to reach this kind of levels. We are in a very volatile area right now, and my max point will be like approximately 19,624. So try to deal with this kind of price if you are trading Bitcoin right now. I'm always trying to actually watch from the safe side, and every time I am trading a breakout, like here for example, this was a very nice level, so you can have like an entry point, but this is of course a shorter trade that I would be trading approximately, as I said to you, around 16,600. I wouldn't reach this kind of levels because these areas are very sensitive regarding also the past. Of course, we can pump even more in this kind of scenario. We can reach up to 23,000 maybe. This is also an option. The point and the whole point right now is that we should take care so we are not over exaggerating in this kind of levels, because it has been very long time from the last time we have been reaching these prices. We are very far from the weekly moving averages. We are expecting a correction, but the market doesn't work this way. That's why I'm saying to you, when you trade, be cautious, because the levels are actually a little bit tough and we can have massive volatility. And you see guys also what is happening regarding the altcoins, also the Bitcoin dominant chart that is showing us also now like this. We have been breaking down immediately. So what does it mean? As we said in the past, that the 64 level and the 62 level, they are very important, and every time we are reaching under these levels, then we see altcoins pumping. Today this is what we saw in the morning. The morning was an amazing time for the altcoins, and as you can see, we have like XRP, Cardano, and all the other coins that have been pumping massively, and suddenly Bitcoin start growing and everything start reversing. So we are coming back to this level, maybe for a confirmation approximately to the 63.76, and then maybe down a retrace. But of course these levels it's something that we should watch very closely. Trade cautiously, and please don't upgrade your leverage to like multiply by 7 or 10, because those levels are a little bit crazy right now regarding also altcoins, that they are already volatile. Check also your altcoin positions. Take care. I wouldn't suggest you right now to go out from your trades. Hold, because of course we never know if we are going to return back, and of course go all the way down with the Bitcoin correction. Bitcoin, it's something that is working a little bit strange regarding all of this Bitcoin dominant chart. What is happening? The Bitcoin dominant chart is actually representing the price of Bitcoin against all the altcoins. For those that they don't know, the whole cryptocurrency system and how it works is a little bit different regarding the Bitcoin, because the Bitcoin is the king right now in this case. So every time that Bitcoin, of course, is dropping down, is pulling all the altcoins together. Most of the time, so what we see is that altcoins are pumping when Bitcoin is reaching a level of not so high volatility. So the Bitcoin is actually consolidated to an area, and this is what happened. We have been reaching very high levels. We had a consolidation, and then this came. So after Bitcoin started pumping back, then we saw that Bitcoin was going in the front. So all the other altcoins will stay back, or they were dropping a while, and this is why we have seen that the Bitcoin, this is the candlesticks of Bitcoin actually jumping in against the altcoin market. This area is something that, as I said to you, we have to take care. We have to be cautious. Don't go crazy. Don't trade with leverage. I wouldn't suggest it to you if you don't want to actually go and be wrecked. Running into the Ethereum chart, what I see here, guys, is that we have to be very, very careful. In this case, me personally, I would be shorting Ethereum. We are so far, if you see from the moving averages, even like on the daily chart, we are going very far. So guys, because those are levels that we haven't been exploring that much, you have to be cautious also here, and I would be actually shorting for a while Ethereum, of course, cautiously, approximately to the level of like 445, even 50. If you want, for example, a short trade, I would actually suggest something like this if you don't want to trade it at all is even better, of course, because the levels are really volatile. We have been watching that Ethereum has been in a massive rally here, massive rally, like 623 level here, reaching, and this is on the, of course, on a daily chart. I'm not saying, guys, that we are going to see Ethereum falling suddenly. I don't say something like this, but is also so far from the moving averages that we have to come back, retrace, find a correction there, so we can move on and reach finally the $800 level. Don't forget, guys, to go to our channel. Please like what we do. We love sharing our knowledge. We love sharing everything that we are actually working behind the screens, everything that we are building. And of course, take care, so you are actually getting subscribed by pressing the bell notification button, and you get all the notifications, of course, of what we are actually doing, what we are sharing, and all the content. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram. I'm gonna be punching everything in a pinned comment down below. I'm gonna put in everything there. Please don't forget to take it, share with your friends, and make us happy. Thank you so much. See you in the next episode of Crypto Minder. Bye bye.